Hey guys, and welcome to this week's self love reading. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like this video, comment below what way you decide to love yourself this week, and share the video with anyone that you think this video can help or give love to on their self love journey. Also, remember to subscribe. I will be dropping videos twice a week for guidance and for self-love rituals that you can do for yourself so that you can be your best and highest self on this crazy life journey. So let's see what the cards have for you this week. I hope that you guys have an amazing week. Life has been lifing. It is this past week was the eclipse and a full moon, and that is a lot of energy within itself coming through that we had to deal with, some things that we needed to reflect on and learn about ourselves and see within ourselves so that we can grow and become our best and highest self. Always remember that when things come up, they need to come out so that you can be your best and highest self. It's not to make you feel bad or make you feel stupid or remind you of all the bad things that you've done. It's to help you be your best and highest self. You have to acknowledge it. You have to let it come out so you can get rid of it, and it can and you can become your best and highest self. So we're just throwing cards around here. Which that's funny. Okay, so let's just talk about those real quick. So I will give the journal prompt and the mantra that goes along with these three cards. The first one is nourish your temple. Feed your body, feed your mind, feed your soul, feed your spirit, all of the things that you need and that are good for you. That's my shirt. First, love yourself. What is it that you are not giving yourself? Why are you not giving it to yourself? Why are you depriving yourself of vital nutrients, vital things that make you better, things that you need to be your best self, things that your body needs to be its best self, that gives you energy, that makes you feel good? Why aren't you giving them to yourself? In order to keep your aura clear and clean, in order to keep your mind clear and clean so you're not having all these negative thoughts, you have to feed yourself good things. It's TV, good things, listening to good things, reading good things, eating good things, feeling good things, talking to good people, all of the ways that you can give yourself things that you need. You should be nourishing yourself. Why are you not giving it to yourself? That's a that's a question that you should ask yourself. Why am I not giving myself these things? Because then that'll help you get to the root of the problem so that you can start to give yourself the things that you actually need. The mantra for Nourish Your Temple is I nourish my body with healthy food, clean water, and positive self talk. The journal prompt is what is your body calling for, and what can you do to nourish it more? So on the card is also a heart. And I feel like you aren't listening to your heart. You are not giving your heart. You don't even know what your heart wants. You haven't asked. And that's not good because your heart is where source, God, whatever higher power you believe in, that's where it comes and speaks to you. That's where your passions come from, or that's where your passions ignite, and you give the love and the I can't think of the word I'm trying to say. That's where you give from. You give from your heart. And the things that you are passionate about, the things that you want to do and change in the world that come from your heart, because that's where you give from, because you're giving those things. Those are the ways that you can be of service to the world because the creator put it in you to be of service, to help the world. Whatever it is that you want to do, your creator put it within you to do. Why are you not doing it? I saw a video on TikTok of, I think I don't remember the guy who channels the entity, but the entity is called Bashar, I think. And he said, or the entity said, you are being selfish when you are not sharing your gifts, because your gifts were given to you to give to the world, to serve the world, to help the world. Why are you being selfish with your gifts? And you're being selfish by being afraid. You're holding on to that fear instead of letting go of the fear and helping the world. You were put here for a reason. You are here for a reason. You are important. Even if you only help one person in this lifetime, even if you only help one animal in this lifetime, you did something with your life that is important, that is helpful. It changed something in somebody's world. Wouldn't you want to be a change in somebody's world? And even if you don't want to be a change in somebody's world, changing your world, making your life better, that's still a reason to be here. That's still a reason to let your gifts out and feel the love and belonging that you wish to see. Second card that came out is meditate. So, why aren't you meditating? Why aren't you taking the time to let your brain do its thing? Why aren't you taking the time to let your brain make the connections that you can't make while you're running around doing everything for everybody else? Why aren't you letting your brain take the time to make the connection to source, to your ancestors, to your guides, to your higher self, so that you can get the information and the knowledge that you need to be your best and highest self, to nourish your temple? They give you ways and thoughts that you can nourish your temple, that you can take care of yourself. But because you're not meditating, you're not feeding yourself, you're not asking for the wisdom and the knowledge, you're never going to get it. You're not going to be that higher self. You're not going to be that person that you want to be. You have to take the time to meditate. You have to take the time to nourish yourself, nourish your body, nourish your mind. And meditation is one of those ways. I will say, remember that even in the darkest places, things grow. They grow up. They grow out. They grow up and they grow out. Just like the lotus. The lady in this card is sitting on a lotus flower. Lotuses grow in the darkest, dirtiest, yuckiest water, but they come out the most beautiful flower. Take that as a metaphor. Yes, your life is hard. Yes, you're going through hard things now. Yes, it feels like, that's even speaking to myself. Because I feel like last year was really hard for me in my self-love journey personally. Yes, it was really hard. But look how I've grown. Look at the beautiful person that I've come into. Look at the beautiful person you are now. Look at the person that you have come into. Look at how far you've come. Yes, it was hard. Yes, you went through a lot. Don't let that dim your light. Don't let that stop you. Don't let that make you quit. You're not a quitter. We're not quitters around here. Quitters never prosper. Quitters stop right before they hit gold. Don't quit. You got this. You got this. The mantra for meditate is I am at peace. You just don't like peace in your life, so you're just not gonna meditate. Rude. I'm kidding. Journal prompt is what blocks, real or imagined, prevent you from meditating? What practical steps can you take toward removing these blocks? Just go meditate. It's okay. Don't let anything that you're thinking about meditating stop you. There are, excuse me, there are a ton of meditating videos on YouTube, guided, self-paced, like all of them. There are a ton of them. If you want me to suggest any, drop a comment below, and I will suggest all the meditations that I like to do on YouTube. The next card is intuition. This is all about connecting with the higher you and letting the higher you, letting your gut communicate to you what you want, what you need, how you feel, where you want to go, what you want to do, what's best for you. My question to you is, why are you not following your gut? Why are you not doing the things that you want to do? Why are you letting other people control so much of your life? It's not their life, it's yours. This is your life to live. Why are you letting other people live your life for you? Yeah, they have good suggestions, and if you want to do what they suggest, then do it on your own terms, do it on your own time. Take what they say and apply it in your way. Sometimes you have to listen to other people because they know better and because they've done it. And sometimes you have to go with your gut. It takes a lot of work, of self work to know. It takes a lot of self work to know when your intuition is speaking and when you should follow your gut versus when you should listen to someone else's advice. Um, I will say one of the great things that I was taught to do to follow my intuition is take a day, and the first thing that comes to your mind, do it the entire day and see how the day comes out. It's really, really, really cool to see all of the fun things that happen when you decide to just follow your intuition. 2 days out of last year that I did that, I met really, really cool people. One time I went to the coffee shop to do some work because I needed to go to the coffee shop. Because I don't usually work well when I'm in my house because I have all these things that I know I need to do and I'm trying to do all the things. So I went to the coffee shop to get some work done. And I met these really beautiful, um, older black ladies who were just like an inspiration to me. Like, because you don't see very many older black women go out, get dressed, and be dressed really nice and fancy in their own styles and having leisure time, having time to rest, and then hearing their stories about how they're grateful that they were able to pave the way for someone like me to be able to just sit in a coffee shop and work, where they had to go into the building to get work done. And sometimes the things that they dealt with having to go into those buildings were not great. So it was just inspiring and motivational to me that I got to meet them and hear their stories and be grateful that they helped pave the way for me to be able to do what I do. Follow your intuition. Oh, the other day that I followed my intuition, I didn't know what I really wanted to do. I was like, so what do we want to do today? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. And then I just Googled metaphysical shops near me and I found two, and I got to talk. The first shop I went to, I got to talk to some really cool people who were very knowledgeable of some different spiritual practices that I was trying to get into, and I got some really cool herbs and things. Then the second shop I went to, I got to meet this lovely mother and son duo She owned the shop and her baby was with her. And I had the most fun playing with him and getting a reading from her. It was just really inspiring, and it helped me and gave me the clarity that I needed, that I wanted to, and to help push me to get out of that weird space I was in. So take the time to follow your intuition. Take the time to take a day, even if it's not a full day, even if you only have like 2 hours. Take those 2 hours, ask yourself what you want to do. I say meditate. Take 5 minutes, put your hand on your heart, self, higher power of love and light. I'm asking what it is that I want to do today. What guidance can you give me? What places should I go to that will help me on my path, on my journey of learning and listening to my intuition and hearing from you? Watch the really cool things that happen. So it's going to be amazing. When that happens, when you do that, come back to this video and comment below and let me know what happened. I would love to hear you guys' stories. So the mantra for intuition is, I listen to my intuition as it leads me on my highest path. And the journal prompt is, recall a time when you intuitively knew something was a bad idea but ignored your intuition. Can you learn from this experience? Stop not listening to your gut. Yes, you will feel like, yes, things will happen where you feel like you listen to your intuition and something bad happened, but was that bad really bad, or was it you taking something out of your life to push you forward so that you can have something better? So I hope this video helped you. If it did, leave me a comment below and let me know how it resonated with you and how it helped you or gave you guidance on your journey. Please remember to like and share this video with anyone who you believe can benefit from it. I hope you have an amazing week. Peace and blessings. And go love yourself.